All right, so you've been thinking about moving to the Joplin area, and maybe you're just not really sure what the best area to move to is here. If you're someone that has a family, a young family, it doesn't matter, or if you're someone who just wants that family neighborhood feel and vibe, and that's exactly what we're going to be talking about in this video. And I'm going to go and show you, in my opinion, what the best family neighborhood here in Joplin is, and that's going to be southwest side of Joplin. Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Chris Mutri and I'm with the Agent Plus Real Estate Group here in Joplin, Missouri. And in this video, we are going to be taking you through and showing you a first-hand look, first-hand perspective of the southwest area here in Joplin, Missouri. In my opinion, it's one of the best areas to raise a family here in the area. So we're going to get after that here in just a second. But if this is your first time to the channel and you guys want to stay up to date and know everything about living in the Joplin area, then go ahead and start by subscribing and clicking that bell. That way you're notified every time we do a new video just like this one here. We do videos all the time on what it's like to live here in the Joplin area, and we really try to pull the curtain back and show you the good, the bad, the ugly, and everything in between when it comes to Joplin, Missouri and the surrounding areas. So if you guys are looking to make the move here, we get phone calls, texts, emails all the time. We absolutely love it. So feel free to reach out to us. You can call us, text us, email us, and we would love to help you out. Alright guys, so we're talking about Southwest Joplin. So I wanted to start off by bringing you guys to Cunningham Park. This is one of the big parks here on the southwest side, perfect for families. It's got a little water park here. It's got, of course, all the playground stuff here for your kids. It's got a basketball court. It's also right across the street from Mercy Park, which is where the old St. John's Hospital was before the tornado. So this is a really well-kept area. Like I was saying, the whole southwest area, in my opinion, is perfect for raising a family. It's just a really good area. But yeah, so we're gonna go through here, kind of show you a little bit of this park, kind of show you the rest of the southwest area here, show you some different homes, just give you a really good feel of what it's like here. So we're gonna do that now. We're also gonna talk about different price points of what you can kind of expect whenever you're getting into a home here. Yeah, so let's go ahead and hop in the car and we're gonna start driving around, just kind of showing you the area. All right guys, so we just turned on to Main Street here, South Main Street. I wanted to start it on Main Street. This is actually the old Route 66, if you didn't know that. So that's pretty cool. We're actually at the end of South Main Street here. We're getting ready to turn onto 32nd Street. But this is a really good area, or this is a really good way to kind of know how to get to the southwest area. Main Street kind of just runs right down the middle of Joplin, and then you can hop on 32nd and take you towards all of the neighborhoods that we're going to be talking about today. So, but just really quick on Main Street, you're going to have not a lot of really nice restaurants on this end of it. It's going to be more of your chain restaurants. There is Tropicana Bar and Grill. That's probably the best one that's you know, in this area. But it's, you know, just go on down to North Main Street and then you'll have some more restaurants down there, and then also up on Rangeline. But right now we just turned onto 32nd Street, so we're getting ready to pass Freeman here, and I'll show you a little bit of what that is. So we have two main hospitals here in Joplin. We got Mercy and Freeman. We did have St. John's, but that obviously was taken out when the tornado hit us back in 2011, and they rebuilt a Mercy instead of building the St. John's back. But on 32nd here, this is kind of Freeman's backyard, so you're gonna see tons of Freeman clinics here. I think we actually have 11 of them in total here in the Joplin area. So you're gonna see the Freeman Cancer Clinic, the eye clinic, the ear and nose clinic. I mean, there's a women's clinic, so there's everything through here is basically Freeman. But we're gonna go down here on 32nd, and we're gonna go to a couple of the neighborhoods in the southwest area. And like I was telling you guys whenever the video first started, this is, in my opinion, and well, it's not only my opinion, and I'm not trying to steer anyone to a certain area. This is, you know, just you can go on niche.com, the Neighborhood Scout, and all of them rank the southwest area neighborhoods of Joplin, really high when it comes to raising a family, you know, just family life. This is definitely, in my opinion, along with theirs, a really good area for young families, older families, or just anyone who wants to have that family vibe in a neighborhood. You're gonna see whenever this is the kind of area, whenever it's really nice out, everyone's gonna be walking their dog, have their kids out. There's a lot of sidewalks here, so it is pretty walkable when it comes to that aspect. So you're gonna see a lot of kids on scooters, skateboards, bikes, all going down the sidewalk. And there's also a lot to do around here. We were just at Cunningham Park. You also have McClellan Park. You have Riverside. Riverside is a rock bar and a little campground area. They have little concerts down there every once in a while. You can go and rent inner tubes down there and do little float trips. Really fun place. It's perfect for taking the kids out for the weekend or just in the evening for that matter. You also are going to have, this is also the area where Grand Falls is located on Shoal Creek there. There's also the River Walk, that's what I call it. It's the walking trail there by Shoal Creek. So that's a really cool place if you like to get out and take walks or hike. There's a really long trail there that actually leads into Wildcat Glades, which is a conservation area there, and you can take the kids down there. I mean, there's places to fish. You can kayak in it. It's just a really, this whole area just really fits the family lifestyle really well. There's also going to be a lot of diversity in the price ranges. So we're getting ready to go to one neighborhood here, and it's called Arbor Hills, and it's going to be one of the highest ones here, and it's definitely high for the Joplin area. So you're going to see homes there anywhere from you know, 350 high threes all the way up to 2 million plus. So it's definitely kind of a wide range, but most of the homes there are going to be around the $600,000 to $800,000 mark, which is very high for the Joplin area. But I mean, our average price point's $150,000 to $160,000, so 500 plus is definitely getting up there in the higher price ranges for Joplin. But if that is in your price range, this is a really good area. We're going to check out Arbor Hills, Sunset Ridge, which is actually located just right across the street from it. And like I was telling you, it's so well located for a family that you really can't get any better if this is in your price range. All right, so we just got to Arbor Hills, and like I said, this is a very sought after neighborhood. Higher price point definitely for the Joplin area than what's common here. But just to talk about the different types of homes here, you're going to see homes here from anywhere from, like I was saying, the high 300s. You might get in here for 350 if there's a small one, but I mean, it's going to be really hard. But definitely the average price point here is going to be anywhere from that 600,000 to 800,000, and like I said, all the way up to 2 million plus. This is an area, a cool part about this area is that we still have a lot of trees here. So this was right on the edge of where the tornado came through back in 2011. So you'll see over at Sunset Ridge, that area was directly impacted. But with Arbor Hills, I mean, still beautiful, full-grown trees. It's a very established neighborhood, and it's a neighborhood too that there's still a lot of lots. So if you do want to build, I mean, I'm looking at a lot for sale here right now. So if you do want to build, and you want to be in that established neighborhood, and this is in your price point, this would be a really good option to come in, grab a lot, put the exact home that you want, and like I said, take advantage of being in an established neighborhood with a new build. So now homes in Arbor Hills, the average home there is going to be around 5,000 square foot. So definitely a bigger home for the Joplin area. And like I said, also quite a bit bigger price point too. But if that's an area or if that's a price point that you're looking in, that's a great area. A better area for a family than the Southwest area, and that's why we're talking about it in this video. But that's right, I mean, you're only about a half a mile from Riverside, like I was saying, so you can go down there. You're just right around the corner from McClellan Park, and that's got disc golf and places to have picnics and go out there and barbecue. So that's really fun. But that's, I mean, that's a really good area if that is the price point that you're looking in. You're going to be able to find homes there pretty often. They don't, I mean, there's not a ton of homes for sale there, but there's always a few sitting there, so we can definitely get you in there. All right, so now we're hopping right across the street and going to a place called Sunset Ridge. Now, Sunset Ridge, I mean, I just really like Sunset Ridge for a family. If people call us and they're looking for a home here in the Joplin area, they want that family feel, like I was saying, and if this is in their price point, I almost always recommend Sunset Ridge to at least take a look at. There's always homes for sale here because they're building a lot here. I mean, this area here probably has 40 to 50 homes in it, so it's not a big area, but it's actually a pretty big neighborhood for the Joplin area. We don't have huge neighborhoods for the most part. So with this one here though, most of the homes here are gonna be built between, I mean, within the last 10 to 15 years. So you're gonna get a good home, a new home. They're all, I mean, it's very well taken care of. The one downfall to Sunset Ridge is that there isn't any sidewalks in it, but it's not a, I mean, it's not a busy area. I mean, it's, you know, there's not a lot of traffic. The only people that are coming in here are the people who actually live here. So you're gonna know everyone that's driving by. I mean, every once in a while you might get someone to pass through here, but for the most part, only the people who live here come in here. Once again, very sought after neighborhood. It's actually, like I was saying, I mean, it's just across the street from Arbor Hills. So you basically, it's kind of the same. It kind of is the same thing when it comes to location, because like I said, it's so close. So you're still getting all of the benefits here. Price points are going to be, I mean, you're going to be hard pressed to find something here under $350. It probably is a little bit. You can probably find something here for $350 a lot easier than you could in the Arbor Hills area. But here, you know, the average price point is probably going to be around the $450 to the $600,000. Definitely some bigger homes here too, but it's a really pretty area. The homes are pretty close, so I mean, there's still some lots here and there is still some space on some of these homes, but I mean, they're kind of packed in here. But if this is the type of living that you like, and like I said, just to go over it one more time, for the family, I mean, this is a perfect area. It's a very desirable area. It's, you know, it's become an established neighborhood now. You're not going to have a lot of big trees here, because like I was telling you, this is where the tornado came through. But I mean, you know, it's been 10 years now, so we are getting more trees back through here, so it's not as bad, it's not as bare looking as it was. But I would definitely, Sunset Ridge is definitely very high on my list whenever it comes to people in this price point and for families. So if that's what you're looking for, I could not recommend Sunset Ridge enough. Okay, so I actually just pulled out of there, and now we're gonna jump over to this other one. We're kind of zigzagging back and forth here, but now we're gonna go over here to Westbury Square. This place is really special too, because unlike Sunset Ridge, if you guys want some big lots, I mean some huge lots, this is the place. These are gonna be a lot more, even more than Arbor Hills. These are a lot higher price points. I mean, there might be one or two in here around the 600,000 range, $500,000, but it's going to be very rare that you see that here. These are definitely bigger homes. You're definitely going to have to, you know, pay a little more to get into this area. But this area here, I mean, the biggest thing that's going for it that a lot of people say whenever we bring them through here is, I mean, you just have so much space. I mean, massive yards. I would say the average lot here is probably 1 acre and a half to 2 acres. I mean, they are big lots. Once again, there's no sidewalks here, but I mean, the only people who are coming in here are the people who live here. It's pretty diverse. You're definitely going to have some retirees here. You're going to have some younger couples too, some young professionals. You know, I've seen a few families here whenever I've drove through it showing homes, but it definitely is, you know, this is kind of a statement neighborhood. So if you like these kind of homes, if you like the bigger lots, and there's still, I mean, there's probably only, there might be 20 homes here, maybe 25 max, and you could probably put another 15 here. So there's tons of room to still build. I think there's 2 for sale here as of right now. But I mean, can't say enough good things about this neighborhood. If this is in your price point and you like that bigger lot and you don't want to be kind of on top of each other in these big yards, this is a great place to check out. All right, so another neighborhood and area that I wanted to hit on here for a second is the Iron Gates area. That's an area that a lot of people around here, it's very sought after. So that's gonna have, that's gonna really range in different price points. So you're gonna be able to get homes there anywhere from 140s, the $150,000 mark, all the way up to the $1 million mark there too. That's also located right there. I'm gonna have to turn around here. Took a wrong turn, I was talking too much. But that's also gonna range, or that's also gonna butt up to Twin Hills golf course, the country club there. So that's where the more expensive homes are gonna be, right there on the golf course. But if that's an area, if you like to still be close to town, but it's kind of got an out-of-town feel. So if that's something that you're looking for, Iron Gates is a really good area. And it's also, like I said, it's also a lot more affordable too. So don't think that we're just going to show you these higher price points. We're going to go all through the Southwest area here on this today. All right, so now we're going to go over to a little bit more affordable homes. These here are going to range, okay, so first off, we're going to South Ridge. This is right across the street from Sunset Ridge. So these are all kind of in this little southwest corner here of Joplin, which is, like I said, in my opinion, an awesome place to bring a family up and to raise a family, or if you just want that family neighborhood feel. But in South Ridge, it's a little bit different. So those other neighborhoods, you have definite boundary lines of where the neighborhoods are. Whenever you pull into Arbor Hills and to Westbury, you have big gates there. Sunset Ridge, it doesn't have big gates or anything like that, but it's definitely known whenever you're in there. But here, this is actually, I call it South Ridge because that's what this little area here is called, but it's actually, there's a few other neighborhoods that kind of connect to it, but it's just kind of formed into one big area, and the biggest part of it's South Ridge, so we all call it South Ridge. But in the South Ridge area, you're gonna find homes anywhere from, 130, 150, all the way up to about 300,000. There isn't going to be a whole lot here more than that. You might find one for 325, but I would say the average here, if you want to get into the Southwest area, 200K can definitely get you a really nice home here. The one thing is this area through here, this particular neighborhood, this was at the center of where that big tornado came through. So it is gonna have, it's not gonna have a lot of, older trees. So if that's something that you like, they're all around you, but just in this specific area here, it's, it's not as bare as it was 5 years back, but it's definitely still growing. But you're gonna have homes anywhere from, 1,200 square feet to 1,500 square feet, all the way up to the about 4,000 square feet. So it's kind of a diverse area to where you can get into it at a really good price point and still have just that awesome family neighborhood area here. There's a lot of new construction here. So, well, new construction within the last 10 years. So a lot of it's newer homes. There is still some of the older homes, pre-tornado, but they're all going to be, renovated and rebuilt. There is some bigger homes here too, like I was saying. So it's a really good area if this is your price range, to still take advantage of this Southwest area. We also have over by the high school, that's going to be homes, anywhere from 130 to, a little under 200,000. But for the most part, if you want to get into the Southwest area here and your budget's 150 to 250, we can definitely find you something. So don't think that that you're priced out of this market. You're definitely not. There's some new builds here that I'm looking at now. They're probably 1,400 square feet, and those will go for 150, 160. Some of them even a little bit less than that. So and like I was saying, you're in such a good location. it's not, the one thing about Joplin that I do want to point out, it's not a very walkable area. It's walkable in certain neighborhoods, and of course downtown on the Main Street strip there, you know, because that's where they do the Third Thursdays, the art walk, and all of that stuff. But I mean, Joplin's not a place where one would think of it as being walkable, but these neighborhoods, they definitely are. So especially on the southwest area here, because like I said, it's just that family area where everyone's getting out, walking the dog, you know, taking the evening, going for a stroll with the kids. I mean, it's a really good area for getting out with the family. And once again, you're so close to all of these great parks. You're close to the river down there. You're close to Grand Falls. You know, you also have pretty much everything that you need here. You're gonna have like a neighborhood market, an Aldi's. So if you're going out for a date night or something, then you're definitely gonna go up to Rangeline. But here in Joplin, I mean, there's no traffic here. I mean, you can get from one side of town to the other in 10 minutes, 15 max. I mean, we don't have traffic here. The only time we ever have traffic is if there's a wreck or something unfortunate like that. So, I mean, you can live in you know, the southwest area, the north. I mean, you can live wherever you want in the Joplin area and be completely fine. For working on the other side, that's one thing that I like to tell a lot of people who don't know is our metro. I mean, you can get from Carthage, which is a town that's right next to Joplin here. And if you're from a bigger city, you may not know this, but you can live in Carthage and work in Joplin still completely fine. A ton of people do that. It's going to take you about 20 minutes. I mean, there's, you know, it's very well connected through the interstates here, and we just don't really deal with traffic ever. So if you're coming from a place where traffic's bad, I would say this is definitely going to be a welcome thing. Good price points, a lot of diverse price points, to where if you're on the lower end, you know, we can definitely help you out still, and all the way up to the higher end, to some of the highest priced houses here in the Joplin area actually. And of course, there is so many more areas even in the southwest area that we haven't covered, but these are kind of the main ones that a lot of people know of and a lot of people talk about whenever we're referring to the southwest area. These are very sought after neighborhoods, but for a family, you really can't beat the southwest area. So if you guys are looking to make a move here to the Joplin area and you have a young family, or if you just want that family neighborhood vibe, then definitely reach out to us. You can give us a call, shoot us a text, send us an email, however you guys want to reach out, go ahead and reach out, because we got your back when it comes to moving to the Joplin area. We're getting phone calls, text messages all the time, and it's you know, it's really become a passion of ours to help you guys make the move here. We also are helping people move into the Springfield, Missouri market. That's only about an hour drive for us, so we definitely have some agents there. So if you guys are looking to make a move down that way, we can still help you out. And we just opened our new market in northwest Arkansas. So the Bella Vista, Bentonville, Rogers, Fayetteville area, we're working down there too. So if you guys have any questions regarding Joplin or any of the other areas that we are in now, go ahead, like I said, reach out to us, and we would absolutely love to help you guys make the move. And of course, if you're not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and click the bell. That way you guys can get notified every time we do new videos just like this one. There ought to be some more videos popping up right now that are going to show you more of what Joplin, Missouri is like. So go ahead and check those out. And until the next time, I hope you guys have an amazing day, and we'll see you soon.